All right, welcome back to Malik Cunningham Franchise here on Madden 24. We beat the Dolphins week one, then we got absolutely destroyed by the 49ers, and then got destroyed by the Dolphins, and then we blew out the Packers. So it's kind of hard to know what to expect from this team. When we play well, we do great, but there's been a couple games where we haven't played well. Got a couple of players here we have to resign. We definitely want Will Anderson Jr. back, and I'm willing to give him a boatload of money, and he is back. So Jameson Williams, I'm still not sure about. He wants kind of a lot of money, but he could also develop into being really, really good. We also have to bring back Marvin Mims and Aiden Hutchinson. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I kind of want back. He doesn't want that much money. He's already 27, so I think I want to give him like a 3-year deal. He's back. Um, Aiden Hutchinson hasn't done that much for this team, and he wants kind of a lot of money. I'd almost be willing to trade him a little bit closer to the deadline. And then we're going to have to decide if we want Marvin Mims or Jameson Williams, because I don't really know that we need them both. I don't think I'm going to try to offer them anything in this week. A lot of the other players we don't necessarily. I mean, Joel Bitonio's 34. There's a chance he retires anyway. And then we have options on Matt Sharp and Tyreek Abraham, which, I mean, if you look at the receivers that we have, we have Jameson Williams, we have Garrett Wilson, who I want to move back up to receiver one. I think we had some sort of a development scenario where I had him at receiver one, but then we've got Marvin Mims, Tyreek Abraham, and then we've got Boone. So we've got like 5 wide receivers who are over an 80. I'm not sure we need that many. Well, one of our tackles is hurt, so could probably have Andrews slide up. He's a 76 overall. We have a lot of depth on our offensive line when we're healthy, so not quite as much, I don't think, as in Lions franchise, but then Langford is the defensive tackle we have. That's a rookie. Got some good linebackers. It's been a while since I've played Malik Cunningham Franchise. We also have a rookie corner, don't we? Let me go back and look. It's been a while since I've played Malik Cunningham Franchise with the Patriots here. Yeah, we've got a rookie corner. He's our third corner. What's his name? Antoine Aldridge, that's right. We also have a rookie corner in Lions franchise. You know how much I like drafting corners, so get into our weekly strategy here. It's going to be slow, of course. Offline franchise likes to be slow. Sometimes I bring up the Xbox menu and it likes to load, but doesn't look like that's happening here. There we go. Defend the outside run, that's fine. I would prefer to do throw it deep. And we'll get Malik Cunningham his little passing drill here. I do like Malik Cunningham's release. Like it's quick enough. Get Williams into the end zone. Hopefully we can get gold. It would be really awesome to get like a random dev trade upgrade from Malik Cunningham. Get him off of normal and get him onto like star. I don't know how long it's actually going to be viable to keep using Malik Cunningham. He was already fairly old as a rookie, so he's going to end up regressing quicker than some. That was a nice throw. Really good catch, too. That's going to be incomplete. So we lost our multiplier here. We might still be able to get gold. We definitely still get silver. There's silver. Get that one to Garrett Wilson. 10 seconds. I don't know if we can still get gold. There's one to Williams. If we hit somebody deep, we might be able to still. I don't know. This is it's going to give us like one more play if we can get into the end zone, maybe. Actually, that's going to get us gold right there. So we are able to get gold on the drill. 750 experience. No dev trade upgrade, unfortunately. I only do the quarterback drill. The other ones I find I'm not real good at. So PCL sprain for somebody. Is that Clemens? I think he's a backup, isn't he? Not sure. Let's just hope Malik Cunningham doesn't get hurt at any point because our backups are Marcus Mariota and Stetson Bennett. So we've got a few upgrades here. Tim Carter's got an upgrade. Keep going into power rusher. +2 power moves, +1 strength. Gets his power moves into the 80s, and Michael Langford has an upgrade. We'll go run stopper. Gets his block shitting up by 1, and we now know that he has at the very least superstar dev because he just got an ability slot. Although we can't use him until we've unlocked his dev trait. So his finesse moves are really, really terrible. They're 50 playing down to 49. His block shitting is actually 75, but it's with the morale, it's down to 73. His power moves are all right. He could end up being good, but we now know he has at least superstar dev. Might be X Factor. I would kind of be shocked if it was, though. But he could end up being really good for us. We're playing in Houston, taking on the Texans. We'll take a look at their team once we get into the game a little bit. Malik Cunningham, starting the season all right, doesn't have a ton of yards. Hasn't been throwing the ball a lot, but does have more touchdowns than interceptions. So looks like we're going to get the ball first here, I think. Yeah, we will. I'm not going to return it. I'm just going to let it go out to the 25. Malik Cunningham coming onto the field. Actually, was that in the last game? He actually has 14 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. I think that was just the stats from the last game. Yeah, he's actually doing really well this season. Let's see what we'll do. Let's start running the ball. Ramondre Stevenson's superstar dev. He's a pretty high overall at this point. Had 100 yards last week. We just re-signed Clyde Edwards-Helaire too. He's kind of our change of pace back. more of a speedy option where Stevenson's the power back. Just gonna get 4. It's gonna bring up 3rd and 4. A little more manageable. Gonna take off up the middle with Cunningham. He fumbles the ball. It's recovered by one of the linemen. And that's a first down. Fumbled it forward, and the lineman able to dive on it. That was enough for a first down. So we're going to hand it off to Stevenson again. He's going to pick up about 6 yards. Might throw the bubble here on this one. Try to get it out to Marvin Mims. Traded for some of these young receivers. Mims, Garrett Wilson, Jamison Williams. I don't remember if we traded for him or picked him up in free agency, but I think we traded for him. Just 3 more yards by Ramondre Stevenson. We're moving the ball well here. And running it quite a bit. Go back to the pass here. Might look to get it to Alex Good. Our superstar X Factor tight end. He's going to get a couple there, I think. Yeah, he got 2. Gonna throw it out to Ramondre Stevenson here. He's gonna catch it. He only gets about a yard. 4th and 5. They want us to go for it. I think we're going to. Gonna look underneath for Good. He's got the catch. That's a first down. Big first down there. Able to convert the 4th down. Gonna hand it off to Ramondre Stevenson. He's got a big game. Getting about 5 there. When you're at this part of the field, that's a big game, you know. Trying to get it to Good. Nearly picked. First bad decision of the game there. We're going to hand this one off to Edwards-Helaire. Going to take it up the middle. It's a 4th and 2. Now they want us to kick the field goal. Of course, we traded for Evan McPherson. He's got those superstar abilities, so kick meter goes slow for him. Field goal's good. We get on the board first. Pretty good start to the game. Would have loved a touchdown there, but at least we get points. Texans still have the momentum, though, being the home team. They still have Stroud. Sure they do. Like, there's no reason they would get rid of him. Yeah, CJ Stroud. Not a whole lot going on with him this season. Only 3 touchdowns and a pick. Has he played the whole season? Like, there's no way he only has 3 touchdowns and a pick. Playing every game. They have CJ Stroud. Backup is Devin Gore, who has been in the league for a year. Damian Pierce still the running back. Backup Shaq Montgomery. Patrick Ricard at fullback. Juju Smith-Schuster's here. And they have Tank Dell and Odell Beckham, who is pretty well past his prime. And they've got a rookie, Landon Cup. And then a guy that's been in the league for a year, but doesn't probably play much. Dalton Schultz is here. Rookie Gabriel Cousins. Laramie Tunzel's still here. Kenyon Green. Juice Scruggs. Shaq Mason is here. Deion Fowler. It's a pretty decent offensive line. Christian Wilkins is here. 2-year guy Elijah Mitchell. Marcel Briers. Frankie Louvu is here. Patrick Telfer has been in the league for a little while. Callum Griggs. Derek Stingley's still here, and they've got Chester Gardner, Michael Carter II, and Kobe Bryant. Not necessarily the strongest secondary. Jalen Petrie is still here. Joey Sly is their kicker, which probably doesn't help them a lot, and they've got a punter who's been in the league for 2 years. They're going to hand the ball off here. Kyle Duggar going to meet the running back and make the tackle. Again, I'm thinking about trading Aiden Hutchinson. If I do, I probably want a pick and try to get another defensive lineman. I'd have to look and see what picks we have. Pierce is running all over us already. They're already out to the 40-yard line. Really going to help us if our defense can play well today. Let's throw it out for Pierce again there. Stroud's 2 for 2. Aiden Hutchinson isn't like he is in our Lions franchise. He's not like a superstar X Factor, really high overall player. He's still star dev. Pretty decent. I'd be okay with trading him if we could get a comparable player and a decent pick. Duggar with the coverage is going to be 4th down. Looks like they're going to line up for a field goal, try to tie the game. I don't know if their kicker's going to make this. He's not real great, but it's right down the middle. Is that Joey Sly? That was his name, yep. Game's tied at 3. We're going to get the ball back here. End of the first quarter. I'm going to run this one out this time. Pretty decent return out to the 29. Malik Cunningham going to come back on the field. The goal of this franchise is really just to get Malik Cunningham a Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure at this point we have never made the playoffs. This is the 3rd or 4th season. I don't remember. I think this is the 4th season now. Pretty sure. Don't remember entirely, but we've been going for a while now. That first season was bad. I just posted a short from our last game of the first season. We almost went 0-17. Won our last game of the season against Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. And avoided going 0-17. We had a nice end around right there by Jameson Williams. Gonna get the ball to him again. He might be worth having around still. If we don't re-sign Marvin Mims, I might trade him. Just move the depth chart up a little bit. I definitely want to hang on to Garrett Wilson. I think we have already re-signed him. He's going to be around for a while. Just re-signed Edwards-Helaire. I'll float that up for Garrett Wilson. That's another first down. We've been moving the ball well today. It's only our second drive, but this team might look a little different after, right before the deadline. I don't want to be too quick to trade anybody. Definitely going to think about it a little bit first, but throw that one out for Edwards-Helaire. He makes the catch and bounces off tackle and gets 3 though. think we're just going to try to hand this off up the middle for Stevenson. He's going to get a little bit of space there, get a couple of yards. He's got 40 yards rushing already. Might look for Alex Good here. If nobody else gets open. He looks open. I can't get the ball off. Too much pressure there. And I think we'll kick another field goal. We'll just take the points. Those superstar abilities are nice. That's definitely why I traded for McPherson. Some of the other kickers that started the franchise series with Superstar Dev have lost it, so he was one of the few left that we could trade for that was still really good. We've got a 3-point lead here. 5 touchdowns on the season for Dameon Pierce. Again, they have the same record as us. We're both 2-2, so very important that we would win this game here. That one's complete. Was that Dalton Schultz? I think that was Dalton Schultz on the catch. Don't have Langford on the field, so might see what we can do to get him on the field. There's a missed tackle. Tried to hit stick him, and he just stood through it. I'm going to check out our depth chart real quick. At defensive tackle. Langford's the number 1 defensive tackle. Let's look at, rush defensive tackle is Christian Barmore. I'm going to change. Langford's not a high overall, but, it's not that much lower. Then actually we'd be better off making Tim Carter number 2. He doesn't get on the field much either. Hopefully that can get us some better pass rush. Might not really be better with Langford on the field, but he does have at least superstar dev, so I'd like to play him. And he's a rookie, he needs the experience. That one's caught. That's a first down. Let me make sure real quick I have enough space on my laptop to actually save this video. It's getting close. I might have to free up some space real quick even while I'm playing. I definitely don't want the recording to cut off in the middle of it, so we'll free up some space on the laptop here real quick. Okay, that should be enough. And while I haven't been paying attention and letting the game play itself, we're at 3rd and 16 now, so Stroud going to throw the ball here. That's complete. That's a first down. Beckham is hurt. Odell Beckham injured on the play. He's on the bench, throwing his helmet down. Going to continue to use Langford here, the rookie. He's going to get through, but can't quite get to C.J. Stroud. Now Howard on the line is injured. I don't know what I have my injury sliders at, but I might take a look at changing them. There's a run. That's going to be nearly a touchdown. Damian Pierce down to the 1 first and goal here. They're going to throw from the 1 yard line. That's a touchdown. Texans with the first touchdown of the game. Tank Dell. They're going to take the lead here. But we've got plenty of time to move down the field. 3 minutes left. 3.5 minutes almost. We should be all right here. Can definitely still run the ball a little bit. Abraham going to take it out of the end zone here. Get us out to the 28. I mean, that's fine. Ramondre Stevenson averaging 5 yards per carry. And I think we'll run it with him to start. He's going to take it up the middle. He's going to only get about 3. We're already to the line here. I think I'm going to go 4 verticals, actually. Try to pick up some chunk yardage here. I've got a guy open deep, but it's picked off. He was open when I threw it. That defensive back came over and picked it off. So hopefully we can get a stop here, because that is not what we needed at all. That one's incomplete. Not a great throw from Stroud there. Like he was throwing a comeback route, and the guy had just kept going. So that one's complete. We miss on the tackle, and that's a first down. Missed opportunity there to bring up 3rd down. Again, just not what we need from the defense. We had the interception by the offense, but our defense has not done anything today. Did force a field goal earlier, but let them come down the field and get in field goal range. So it's going to be the 2-minute warning. Got all of our timeouts here to also try to get the ball back. Do something before the end of the half. I'm going to throw that one. That's almost like a little screen pass. I'm going to call timeout here. 3rd and 3. Hopefully we can stop them. Bring up 4th down. They're going to throw the ball. And 4th and 1, I'm calling a timeout. They're actually going to go for it. Okay. It looks like they're going to run the ball out of this formation here. They are, and they didn't get it. I don't think they got it. We're going to get the ball back. So the interception doesn't really cost us anything here. Looking for good down the field. He makes the catch. Down to the 46. Hurry up to the line here. So we only have 1 timeout left. So going to run a draw play with Stevenson. Get 7. Need to get into the end zone here. I think we can definitely still run the ball on this play, though, to try to get the first down. We do get the first down. Hurry to the line here. Throw it out for Ramondre Stevenson. Hopefully he got out of bounds there. We've only got 1 timeout now and 43 seconds left. Yeah, he did get out of bounds. Look for Alex Good on the play. He makes the catch. Gets us all the way down to the 2. I'm going to call our last time out here. Save us from hurrying up to the line and running considerable time off the clock. Gonna throw it to Good, but there was pressure there, so got Edwards-Helaire and Ramondre Stevenson into the game now. Throwing out for Edwards-Helaire. He makes a diving catch for a touchdown. We take the lead. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. We'll kick the extra point and go by 3. Really did well moving the ball down the field there on the 2-minute drive. Ryan Stonehouse, who's probably the best kicker in the game, is going to do the kickoff. Best punter in the game, not best kicker. I mean, unless you draft a really good punter, you're not going to find a better punter than him. So there's a catch. They've got all their timeouts, too. They could easily get into field goal range here. And there's another completion. They're pretty much into field goal range now. They are down to 1 timeout now, though. There's another catch. They're down to the 17-yard line. They're going to hurry the line, but they call their last timeout. They're going to line up for the field goal. Okay. I was worried they'd take a shot at the end zone here, but they're just going to tie the game. Leaves us a couple of seconds to try to do something. Maybe take a shot. Maybe try to hit Jamison Williams deep. We're going to try to return this kickoff here. Hopefully we don't run all the time off the clock. I'm going to launch one for Jamison Williams. It's incomplete, just not quite where it needed to be. They're going to get the ball to start the second half. We've run the ball more than they have, but they have a bit more passing yards than we do. We're going to go ahead and skip halftime. I guess we'll continue to defend the outside run because it really hasn't made things too bad, I guess. There's another completion from Stroud to start the second half. They're already out to the 50. We haven't been able to cover the receivers today. Haven't had much of a pass rush either. There's play action. There's another completion. It's really just going to come down to who can make a stop. They're already down to the 19-yard line. Almost getting the sack, and somehow Stroud's able to get it away. Gonna blitz Patrick Queen on this play. It's gonna be play action. Pass is just a little bit off. Probably would have been a touchdown with just a little bit better pass. Gonna blitz Patrick Queen again here. There's a completion. And now they're already down to the 4. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to stop them. Juju Smith-Schuster with the catch. They've only run the ball 5 times. There's a... really thought that was going to be a touchdown, but he ended up dropping it. Hopefully we can get a stop here, force a field goal. Not likely at this point. That's a touchdown. Dalton Schultz. Nobody covered him. I mean, at least not right away. Not as soon as we needed it to be. So I might consider going for 2 if we score a touchdown just to take the lead the way they've been moving the ball. Abraham on the kick return again. He was good like the first year he was returning kicks. And hasn't been good since. I think it's the rest of the players we have on the coverage team. It doesn't just matter who your kick returner is. You also have to have some pretty good guys blocking. I'm going to hand it off to Stevenson again. He gets a couple of blocks down the field. Gets us out to the 42. Going to bring in Edwards-Helaire now. Going to take this one outside a little bit. He gets 3. He really hasn't been quite as successful today as Stevenson has. Going to flip the formation here. Just going to check it down to Jamison Williams. Going to hurry up to the line and give it to Edwards-Helaire. Somebody coming right through on the rush there was Telfer. 4th and 4. I think I want to go for it. We haven't really been able to stop them today. If we punt, there's no telling we're going to be able to stop them. Going to launch that one deep for Williams. Good was covered. I usually go to good on that play, but and then Cunningham was hit as he threw, so the pass was kind of off. Hopefully our defense can get a stop because I definitely liked going for it there. Now they're already into field goal range. Our defense has done nothing for us today. Our corners have been bad. I don't know if it's just my play selection or what, but Schultz only going to get a yard there. Stroud is 22 for 29. They're going to hand that one off. Pick up several yards there. It's 3rd and 3. Might do some coach adjustments here if they end up scoring here, but I'll throw that one. That's complete. That's another first down. Down to the 11. We're going to have to do some coach adjustments here. Going to do cornerback matchups by overall. And then strip ball is going to be aggressive. Tackling is going to be aggressive. And I think that's all I'm going to change right now. But with strip ball being aggressive, if we can get a sack, we might be able to get the ball out. I don't know. That's a nice run from Dameon Pierce down to the 2. No, it's actually dropped. Would have been a touchdown. Got everybody up at the line here. They're going to hand it off. And that's a touchdown. Didn't get much of a push there on that one. We're going to go down by 2 scores here. We might have to look to abandon the run just a little bit here, but there is still plenty of time left, but we haven't been able to get any stops. Abraham with the return again. Only gets us out to the 20. I'm going to start out running the ball here. They have all the momentum. So they've taken a 2-score lead. Now Ramondre Stevenson with a big gain after the 35. Going to go play action here and look for good. Nearly picked, possibly. I mean, throw it right into coverage there. That wasn't good. I'm going to try to pick up something here on 2nd and 10, make it an easier 3rd down. Only get 3. Not much more manageable. I'm going to run the shallow dig play again. Worked earlier in the game. Didn't work the last time we ran it, but get it to good. He's got the 1st down. He's got 90 yards so far, 98 yards, I think it said. We've been pretty balanced today running the ball and throwing it, but I think we're going to have to look to throw the ball just a little bit more. Dig ourselves out of this hole. Get good back on the other side here. Going to take off with Malik Cunningham. That's not going anywhere. Going to run a screen here. Try to catch him off guard a little bit. And get the 1st down. That's what we need on 3rd down. Just pick up the 1st. The safety's cheating up a little bit, so good might get open here. Now we're going to take off with Cunningham. Just don't fumble the ball. Tried to get the play off before the end of the 3rd, and we can't. We could definitely still run the ball down 2 scores, but we only have the rest of the 4th quarter to try to come back. We're having Jordan into the game now at tight end. We're going to look to him. He's going to get us close to a 1st down. Edwards-Helaire in the game too. He's going to get us the 1st down. Got to score quickly here in case we have trouble stopping them. And get it to good. Just going to get 6 yards. Tried to get it to him again. Throw was a little off. We scored on a similar play earlier in the game. Cunningham going to take off of the middle. Can't quite get there. Down 2 scores, we're going to have to go for it here. There's no reason to kick the field goal. Absolutely no reason to kick the field goal here. Trying to take off of the middle again. We don't get there. I didn't like anything I saw on that play. Now we can just try to hope we force a stop real quick. Maybe try to force a safety even. No, they're going to get a big gain right away. Still going. And all the way out past midfield. Not at all what we needed. That might cost us the game right there. If we could have gotten a stop there real quick, probably still would have been in the game. But now Stroud gonna throw. We haven't forced any turnovers this game either. Even a field goal here would pretty much put us out of the game. We kind of need a turnover at this point. There's Titus Howard's injured on the play once again. He was injured earlier. Third and 5. We need something to happen here. That one's complete. That's not at all what we need. 6 minutes left in the game. They're at the 30-yard line. We need a turnover. Stroud throwing the ball here. Has a guy wide open, but he drops it. If we could somehow get a sack and maybe knock him out of field goal range, at least make it quite a longer field goal. I don't know what else we would really do here. Just going to throw that one short. Almost need like a block or something if they do end up kicking the field goal. They're just going to run the ball here. Barely able to stop him. Brings up 4th and 1. Looks like they're actually going to go for this, which, if they don't get it, could keep us in the game. They're going to hand it off here. I think that, yeah, they got it. They got the first down. It was kind of our last chance at that point. Unless they turn the ball over. I mean, we're pretty much out of it now. Under 4 minutes to go. Field goal would put them up 3 scores at this point, so we've shown no ability to stop them in this game. There's another first down. They're probably going to end up with a touchdown here. I mean, the only thing that's going to help us at this point is a turnover. They're going to hand it off. That's a touchdown. And that's probably the game. Damian Pierce putting things away. 2:48 left, down 3 scores. Would take a miracle for us to come back. We'd need. I think it went 96 yards on that drive. I think I am going to end up trading Aiden Hutchinson. I think we need a big time pass rusher. We've got no pressure on this quarterback at all in this game. So, gonna look to take some deep shots here and try to make something happen. But even then, we're down 21 points. So. That one's knocked down. Didn't play horribly in this game, just had some things not go our way. The defense didn't play well there. That's a fumble. That ball's out. And Malik Cunningham has pretty much ended the game for us. There's no way we can win now. Not that we were going to win before, but that one's caught, but out of the back of the end zone. We were out of the game before, but now, I mean, we're really out of it. So, really needed that to be a pick. I'm going to call a timeout here. Not that it matters at this point. Trying to sack Stroud there. That's nearly complete. It's 4th down. They take the field goal. We'll get a chance here to make something happen, but it would take way too much at this point, especially with only 2 timeouts. Need multiple onside kicks at this point. Get the ball to Garrett Wilson. That's complete, but it looks like that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So got Tyreek Abraham onto the field now. Good's not on the field. Tried to take off, but there was not enough space there to get out quickly. So gonna throw the slant here to Mims. Running out of time to really do much anything. I'm gonna throw this one to the end zone. It's knocked down. Does stop the clock though. Only 1 minute and 8 seconds left here. Try play action crossers again. Pressure was there. It's really not the offense's fault we didn't win this game. Our defense was not good. They did not come to play. Couldn't get any stops. Couldn't get a turnover at any point. As Good takes the ball down to the 1. Would like to try to get Malik Cunningham the touchdown here. Back of the end zone to Good. It's broken up. Probably could have used our timeouts at some point. Only 35 seconds left now. Throw it up for Ramondre Stevenson. He's open enough. Gets into the end zone. Pretty much a garbage time touchdown, you know. We'll go for 2. I mean, we need it if we have any chance. We get the 2. We'll try an onside kick. Guess we'll go strong onside. I don't know. Not really sure how to kick these to even have a chance to recover them, but yeah, I mean it's not what we want. We only have 2 timeouts, so we can only stop the clock twice anyway. They can just take a knee. We can call a timeout to see if maybe they won't take a knee. See if they actually try to come out and run a play, but you never know. Maybe there could be an injury timeout or something. I doubt it, though. It's 4th down, but they can run out the rest of the clock here, so. They're actually lining up for the field goal, but they're not going to kick it. They are going to kick it. What the hell? Okay, they just kicked a field goal with no time left to run up the score. I'm kind of shocked that they actually did that. 40 to 21 is the final. Stroud completed 72% of his passes, threw no picks. We did have 1 interception. We threw for 259 yards. Ramondre Stevenson had 93 yards rushing. Damian Pierce ran for 110 though. Alex Good had 135 yards receiving. Outside of that, didn't really have much. Garrett Wilson's catches came kind of towards the end, really. Defensively, we didn't do enough. Only 2 tackles for loss the whole game. Only 1 sack. No picks. No forced fumbles. I mean, the defense really just didn't do enough. That didn't give us enough possessions on offense. So, gonna lose this game, and I think we'll go agile on Antonio Brewer. Try to get his run blocking on him. He's our star dev center. Take on the Bears next week. Go ahead and advance the week. That's when we'll look at making some trades. Probably they're 2-3. We've dropped down to the worst team in our division, behind the Jets and the Dolphins. So we'll take on the Bears in the next one. I will see you then. Have a good day.